Hello, today is Wednesday, October 18th, and welcome to Vlogtober Day 18. So, today, feeling better. Have been sleeping upright in bed, so everything's still kind of draining. Last night, I felt like everything was really tight. And then this morning, everything's kind of draining more, which is nice. Took a COVID test, that was negative. Did my little nose irrigation thing, that was good. The most stuff that has ever come out of my nose using that came out of my nose today. It was gross. But it did feel good to get all that stuff out of there. And I felt like there was even more, so I did it twice. The second time, not as much stuff came out, but still stuff came out, so that's good. Took some Tylenol, took some Mucinex. I have tissues always nearby because I am blowing my nose constantly. Throat pain almost all the way gone. Last night it got bad, but that seems to be looking up. Still need to gargle with salt water, still need to drink some tea. But as for right now, I am just chilling. I'm gonna try and get some stuff done on my table, and every now and then I try and go through my phone and organize it and respond to people I haven't responded to yet, and just kind of go through. I do the same thing with my computer and just organize it, clean it out. I don't keep almost any photos or videos on my phone. Everything is on my computer. And I actually ordered during Amazon Prime days, or the big deal days that just happened this month, I ordered a SanDisk SSD, which is a solid state drive, which is an external storage device. And I got the 2 terabyte one because my computer, with all this Vlogtober footage and pictures and videos and everything, all 2 terabytes were almost full. So I have that storage device that I need to get set up and decide what I want to put on it and what I want to keep on my computer. But yeah, so now I have 4 terabytes of storage, which is good. Also, I was sitting here, and right over here is my little table or whatever, and I was looking at my plants, and there was a bunch of dead leaves in between all of the cacti petals, I guess. So I took all of those out, and there's one left that I can't really reach. I feel like that girl. Do you see her? Okay, you can't see her at all, but she's in there, and I feel like I need tweezers to get at her. But there was a bunch of dead little petals in there that I had to get out. Also, does anybody know what's happening with this? Is she okay? I just don't know. But yeah, she's good. I feel like I need to water her again. And yeah, also, I did not let this burn all the way. So now I'm gonna have to do the tinfoil trick where you light it and then put tinfoil so it heats up the outer part of the candle. I'm going to get some I've also been coughing. I'm just gonna get some stuff done, organize my phone, have another chill, relaxing day. Try and get over this dang cold. It just hit me, man. I don't know what happened. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the book I talked about yesterday. She's a thick girl. My friend Haley, daily shout out to Haley, check, wanted to know more about this author. So the author is Sarah Ban Branick. That's actually how you say this. It looks like it should be Sarah Ban Breathnach. After reading the book, I kind of looked on the internet for anything that was out there about her, and she was on Oprah, and Oprah asked about how to pronounce her name, and it's Sarah Ban Branick. So that's her, and this is the revised and updated version, and I'm gonna double check what year it's from. 2019. I don't know if that's the year I said originally. But yes, the first one was out in 1995, and then it looks like she had a 2005 edition and then a 2019 edition. And every year for Christmas, Liz and I both get a book, and this was my book choice for the Christmas 2021, and Mom will always write a little inscription in the book because she's so cute. So this took me through the whole of 2022 last year, and I have not picked it up since, but it is a daily book, and I highlighted the crap out of it, and I actually thought I highlighted more, but I guess some days I would highlight like whole paragraphs, and then some days only a little bit. But I read all of Mom's book, which is the 1995 version, and I took notes in a notebook, and it was so nice reading my own copy and just being able to highlight it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But yes, it's one little what does she call them? Oh, she calls them something. I forget what she calls them, but one like page, one, not prayer, it's not a prayer, but one little section a day, and it goes through different, she calls them graces. So the first 2 months are gratitude, then simplicity, order, harmony, beauty, and joy. And every 2 months you focus on a different one. And you have to start off with gratitude, obviously, and then you can go into simplicity, which is kind of like purging things that you don't need or want, and then ordering those things, and then being able to live with them in harmony, and then seeing the beauty in things, and then being able to joyfully live with all of those things. So I could go on and on about this book, but it's a very active read, so she'll tell you things to do, and you can do them or not do them, and then like a couple weeks in, she's like, okay, if you're not doing these things, then you might as well just like not read the book and not keep going. So I kind of highlighted the main stuff, and then I also would define words, because sometimes she uses some big words and I'm like, what are you talking about? So I have some highlighting, I have some definitions in here, and then I also wrote down in my notes kind of like all of her ideas that you could do, so all of them are kind of in one place and I don't have to flip through this big book. So there are things like writing 3 daily intentions, writing 5 things you're grateful for, writing a daily dialogue, which is like kind of just like word vomit onto a page, like anything you're thinking about, stressed about, just get it out, write it down. Reading affirmations, asking for a daily dose of grace, working on your illustrated discovery journal, which is this one, which is basically like, what do you want for your life, with some very random stickers I put on here. Oh, this is also a gratitude journal. Oh, that's the gratitude journal, and then this with these little tabs is kind of like a more in-depth version of a vision board. But yeah, I should probably flip through these again. But there's sections for like what you want your home to look like, what would you like your job to look like, what do you want your style to look like, all those things are in here. And I did these top to bottom for a year. And then there's also things like, oh, meditations. She calls them meditations. So each day you read a meditation. You could work on writing your own meditations. You could also meditate and pray, which I did for a whole year. I got up to like 13-ish minutes, and it was really, really great. I would try and do it in the morning, like first thing. Sometimes I'd be sleepy and fall asleep, but that's okay. Create a comfort drawer, go on a creative excursion. There's just a bunch of good stuff in here. So yeah, that's a little bit more about Simple Abundance that I was talking about yesterday when I was talking about my comfort drawer. I love it. Thank you, Mom, for having the book. And the thing was, the initial book got popular because women would just buy it for each other and gift it to each other, and my mom got it from a coworker at school. She got it from another teacher, so that's kind of how these things happen with women. We just give it to each other. It's just like a word of mouth type of thing. So here's my word of mouth. If any of that sounds like a good idea, this is me giving it to you. Also, these are the bracelets I picked out for today. A nice candy corn with pearl, a nice orange, yellow, and black, and then beautiful with black and gold, and then Halloween. Oh, I thought it said Hello Queen. This just says Halloween with a nice pearl, black, and orange. We love it. Woo! Okay, so I have been slowly decluttering things, and I don't know, I don't have like the energy to like figure out what to do with the things that I don't use. So I have a bunch of sports bras and like the lacy bralettes that I just don't wear anymore, but I feel weird getting rid of them. I might need to wear them. I just don't know right now. So I'm literally just going to put everything in a big bag and figure it out later. I'm tired of seeing it like out in my drawers. I don't want to see it. I need room for the new things that I actually am going to wear, and I will go through it at another time. But right now I need to like just put the things I've decluttered into a bag and deal with it at another time. So we're gonna put all of these are like sports bras from high school that I have not worn, but I don't have like 7 good sports bras to wear, assuming that I work out every day and do laundry every week. I feel like I need 7 good ones, and I just don't have them yet. So I feel like these are backup, and if I don't have a clean sports bra, I have them. But this is just what we're doing for right now. And then I still have all my hair stuff from the other day that needs to be off my table because I need to embroider things, and I just need to clear my table a little bit. So that's what we're going to do, but I'm not just gonna dump everything in here. I'm actually going to put like the hair ties and scrunchies and stuff in Ziplocs. And if you are not already, if you don't have like a extra supply of Ziplocs or plastic storage bags, I would highly recommend, especially if you are a crafter like me. I keep this with all like the crafting stuff, so this isn't for food or anything but like stuff, like objects and stuff. So instead of taking a new Ziploc every time, I'll just be able to put all my hair ties in this one that I've probably reused a million times. And thankfully I didn't take these girls out of this, so this can go right in there. And then I feel like once I declutter more, I'll have a clearer vision of where I would like the extra hair ties to be and all of that. Oh, I have to see if Mom wants these, because I just don't wear them. I'll just keep them out. And then these ones, I'm gonna ask Mom or Liz, but we just don't wear them anymore. They were trendy for a couple years maybe. But I'll ask them, I'll figure it out at a different time. Because the decision fatigue is real. And asking someone if they want something is kind of hard sometimes. So we're just gonna save it for another day. Ooh. Also, I'm gonna see if Mom wants this clip back. And then I have I have to clean this though. I have new storage bins if I need them. Okay, we're just gonna dump all of this out. Thank you so much. And this type of like travel case is really nice because it lays flat. You can see everything through it. It's good. So I will put that with the travel cases. Or that might be Liz's. I don't know if she wants it back. But, oh my god, all of the loose hair and all of these hair things. Okay, we're gonna put all of these cloth headbands, ding ding ding, in a Ziploc and throw it in the bag and figure it out later. because I can't have it on my table anymore. I need my table for activities. Oh, should I put this stuff in here? Yeah. These ones I'm throwing away. They're just, I thought about it, we're not. It's just a no-go. These girls, I feel like, I don't know how to throw them away or donate them. I don't know if I've ever seen hair stuff at a donation place. It seems kind of like an intimate hair thing. I don't know. Okay. So that's all of the headbands. And then we are going to do scrunchies, which will need a big one. And we'll just figure out what to do with them later, because I can't be bothered at this point. The easiest thing to do, and probably the most rational thing to do right now, would just be to drop all of this off at like a Goodwill or something. But like now I'm like, ooh, I like this one, but I'm just not using it because I prefer the bigger pink velvet one to this one. But yeah. Next will be just all of these bobby pins that have so much hair tied to them. Oh my god. Hair ties are done. So bobby pins and clippies. Like these girls I know I'm not gonna use like ever, but I feel like I could donate them. Or maybe I should look up like a women's shelter or something. I did donate some of our dog's leftover food when he passed to a dog shelter, but I ended up, there was no like physical place, it was just a lot of people's homes. So I did go and drop off food at a random person's house, and they were having like construction outside, and I had to ask for the person, and the person wasn't there. Thankfully I wrote like on the box, like, I forget what the name of it was. It was like pause for cause or something, but thankfully I wrote like in care of whoever from the Martinos. So yeah, I don't know if there's a women's shelter who might need some of this stuff. Probably. Okay, that's that. And then also, I've also already been doing this with Disney stuff. Like, I don't wear this Disney t-shirt, but I'm not getting rid of it. And I also have a million Disney socks that I don't wear because they're thin, they're only ankle socks, and I cannot with ankle socks anymore. I need them to be above the shoe. Like if I'm wearing a gym shoe, if I'm wearing a Nike shoe, the sock needs to cover my whole foot so it doesn't like rub on the shoe and get red, because I did that for so many years and I'm like, why am I continuing to do this? But I have learned with Disney stuff, I don't want to get rid of it anymore, because when we were little, we had, my sister, my cousin, and myself all had matching Splash Mountain sweatshirts, and they wouldn't fit me now because I was little, but the fact that we got rid of them is so sad. So we're not getting rid of any Disney merch anymore. If it sits in a bin forever, I don't care. I'll keep track of the bin, I'll take care of the bin. But yeah, Disney stuff, for whatever reason, I'm not getting rid of anymore. So all these Disney socks are going in this bag, and we might just need, I might need to get like a tub that's dedicated for Disney stuff that I don't want to get rid of. So there's that. And just a little bit more of my table has been cleared off. I think I'm hungry, I need lunch. Hello. Lunch was great. Gargled with salt water. My cup of tea is steeping. Mom and I watched some Emily in Paris because it's a fun show, and also I watch it with my sister Liz, and then we are rewatching it with my mom, but we took like a very long pause, and since we didn't have any Housewives to watch, we watched 3 or 4 episodes of Emily in Paris. They go by pretty quick. So yeah, we are officially, Mom is on season 3. I think that's the best season so far. Maybe I like season 2. I don't know, but we are going to wrap my dad's birthday gifts, some of them. I have gathered all of the gifts, all of the wrapping paper, and one of the gifts is in this big box, and I don't want to waste this cutie wrapping paper, so I'm going to wrap it with this massive thing of just white paper. And this is from freshman year of college when I had to take an art class, and the required like books were like 2 art books and this massive sketch pad. Like, look at this thing. And it was so expensive, so I wasn't gonna like leave it or donate it, or like, I'm gonna use it. And it is so heavy. The other thing was, where this art class was, it was like at a place on campus by like the gardens. They had like flowers, and it was by like a stream. I saw no students go down there. It was very much on campus and like a campus thing, but never saw anybody else besides our class go down there. And we would paint like landscapes. No, we wouldn't paint, we would sketch. Wasn't good at it, but I find this massive pad of paper so helpful. At the time, I think I got it on Amazon. Oh my god, look at 125 sheets. They're 18 inches by 24. And look what this says. They had us carry a 50-pound sketch pad down this massive like hill of a driveway and back up because I didn't have a car, and had us carry this all around. I would be like sweating, running from class to class. Thankfully, I didn't have a class after this class. I know I'm like retroactively mad about this, but like a 50-pound sketchbook every day or every class period, like, excuse me, that's ridiculous. And look, if I counted, I would probably have 40 pages still. So we are going to use this to wrap this big boy, and then I think I might just put some like dots on it to make it cuter, and then maybe I'll do that last, and then wrap his other gifts in the normal paper. But Dad cannot see, so you're just gonna be a little bit above the presents. I hope we can figure this out. Also, we have a bag of scrap wrapping paper that I can use for these smaller ones, like this one. And you know what? If need be, he's gonna get Disney princess wrapping paper because he would love it. Ooh, too hot. Okay, all finished wrapping presents for tonight. Here's what the homemade wrapping paper situation looks like. Very homemade, very quick, very messy, but gets the job done, and it's more festive than just plain white paper, so amazing. Now I have to clean all of this up and maybe do one more thing tonight and then call it a night. My throat still hurts and my nose is still runny. Okay, everything is cleaned up. I'm still drinking my tea. I think I'm gonna take 2 more Tylenol because my throat still hurts. Like, what the heck? But I think I'm going to wrap up the night with some nice, relaxing coloring. I used to color all the time. I had coloring books in college. Growing up, I had a million coloring books. Big coloring girl. And I have this little box of coloring stuff that's very portable, and I would just take with me like in bed or on the couch or whatever. So I'm just gonna sit here and color. I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Alright, coloring is done. Here she is. Very fun, very cute. We love her. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we have a fun little pumpkin walkthrough. It's called Jacko World, and it should be really nice. So thank you so much for watching day 18, day 19 tomorrow. Thank you so much. Good night.